We're talking about the Empire. So I have an unpopular opinion. I don't like Star Wars. I'm not going to go deep into that. All I'm going to say is I don't like Star Wars. But from what I understand, a lot of people do like Star Wars. And for all you people that like Star Wars, I think we can all agree the Empire was bad, right? Like Darth Vader and them, they were like bad. Like the Stormtroopers, like they were bad, right? So just based off of that, you think that when we talk about America and we talk about the fact that America spends a lot of its budget, America spends a lot of its budget on weaponry for wars. We talk about imperial wars. America is the empire. And they sell guns to the other side. I've told my kids this many times. I've talked to them about this many, many times. I see people say things online like, oh, you're anti-America. They don't say that about me. I hope you do say that about me. Because I am. Let me tell you why. Because America, as I've explained to my children, and I want to explain to you, America was built on murder. America was built on racism. Okay? And the problem here is that America continues to do that because they have the biggest budget for their military, so they're able to bully everyone else. So if America in Star Wars is the Empire and Darth Vader, the military, the police are the stormtroopers, motherfucker, that means that we are the rebellion, we're the resistance. Recently, my son said to me, he said, Dad, why are you always so mad about everything? And I said, God damn it, son, because someone has to be. Because that's the point. You think back to Nazi Germany, right? You think back to like Hitler and the Nazis, and you think, wow, was all the Germans bad? Like really? Everyone just fucking hated Jews? Like everyone hated them? I mean, there was a lot of fucking people, right? So you gotta assume that not everybody hated Jews. There was a chunk of people that just didn't care. And like that's what's happening now. Do you guys know about China? And China got a bunch of Muslims in fucking internment camps, like 1 million Muslims. Listen here, I don't like religion at all. In fact, I hate all religion. I'm completely against it. That doesn't mean I think that you should be murdered for your fucking religion. Motherfucker, that's why I don't like religion to begin with, because that's what they believe. So, Muslims is a religion, and these motherfuckers are imprisoned over in China, but it's not just that. Let's talk about here, America. Can you talk about America? Okay, let's talk about America. Here, right now, we have a lot of people in prison that don't deserve to be in prison. We have a lot of immigrants in prison that don't deserve to be in prison. So if we're the resistance and they're the fucking empire, then we gotta get them out. We gotta defeat the empire. We gotta get our prisoners of war out of there. I'm sick of all this fucking marijuana, all this fucking weed being legal everywhere. Like they make it legal in the state, but they don't let the motherfuckers out of jail that are in there for that. The people that are in fucking prison for years for weed crimes, they're gonna make weed legal now, but dude is still in jail for weed? Like what the fuck? Let him out. That's a prisoner of war. You know what else is a prisoner of war? Protesters. We have protesters that are going out on the streets, they're getting beat up by cops, and they're getting fucking put in jail, and they say they were resisting arrest, but they weren't, obviously. They were just peacefully protesting, and then they got beat up. Those people are also prisoners of war. So no, I don't give a fuck about the armed forces or the military. Another unpopular opinion, I don't give a shit. As far as I'm concerned, they're colonizers, and they're part of the fucking empire. Right? They're the stormtroopers. I don't give a fuck about those guys. And in fact, I believe that when we celebrate those holidays here in America, they're white supremacist holidays. I have a video about this I've talked about before, linked in the description, where I talk about Thanksgiving and how that's a white supremacist holiday. Anyway, long story short, if you like Star Wars, maybe you should get your head out of your ass. That's fucked up. No, but seriously, you see what I'm saying? Empire, rebellion, resistance. That's all I'm trying to say, guys. I think that a lot of us have a lot in common. I think that a lot of us feel the same way about these things, but maybe we just don't talk about them, or we don't think about them, or like I said earlier, we just don't care. And I think more of us should. Okay, it's cool to not care. Or wait, no, it's not cool to not care. It's cool to care. See, I said that wrong. But seriously, when I was younger, I thought it would be cool. I thought it was cool to not care. Like, oh, I'm so fucking cool, I don't give a fuck about nothing. Nah, bro, it's fucking dumb. It's selfish. You should care about something. People say, remember when you were younger and there's like the joke, like, what's the meaning to life, right? Like, what's the secret of the universe? Motherfucker, to help somebody, to do some shit, to change the world. When I was younger, I thought, I want to change the world with music. That's fucking lame, dude. I don't got time for that. I feel like music is too vague. Lyrics aren't specific enough. I said that in my last video. I said, I'm not being obtuse about this. Not all lives matter. Racist lives don't matter. Fuck them racists. Again, shout out to Thought Slime. He had that video about throwing milkshakes at racists, or punching racists, or throwing bricks at racists. Yeah, dude. Kill them all. That's what they want. There's no time to be civil anymore. I didn't see fucking Han Solo blink when he had to fucking chop up some goddamn stormtroopers. I said chop up. Does Han Solo use a sword? They're not called swords, are they?